99X in the Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. It still feels so natural to say that. JB in the house till 9:30 today.
This is a significant day for me, by the way.
What is it?
So March 14th is the 7th. Today is the 7th anniversary of my stroke.
It's been 7 years?
Yeah, I can't believe 7 years sounds like a long time.
That was scary.
Yeah. I mean, so, we're going to have a dinner tonight, and we'll raise a glass, and
what's
God.
funny is behind the scenes, we were playing music, and Leslie and I were talking to Jimmy, and then Jimmy just stopped moving. And we were both like, dude, are you okay?
I thought my camera froze.
Oh, today.
We have Leslie on a huge screen, and Jimmy and I are in the studio. And I look at him, and, he's 8 feet away from me, and he's not moving. And Leslie's like, is he okay? And I was like, Jimmy? And then I had to walk over like a foot from him. And then he starts talking. And what were you doing?
Well, I was taking on my Apple Watch, I was taking my my EKG, my heart rate. I do that occasionally. If I have an irregular flutter, and so when I feel an irregular flutter in my heart, I've had AFib and I've had procedures done. But when I feel that, I'll take my pulse just to see if I'm on target, which thankfully I was. But so today is the 7th anniversary, and I mean, can I mention, Barnes, what I mentioned off air? Leslie, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, and Barnes, I don't want to scare you, but the record will show that, Barnes, you are the only one of Leslie's radio partners who has not had a stroke.
True.
I told people that you texted me that. This dude texts me that. And by the way, and I hear his text in his voice. And by the way, let the record show.
That's
you're the only person that.
I mean, it's not.
It's really sad and scary.
Yes,
it is. It is. And Jimmy, I have to ask you a personal question though. Do you think about this every day?
I don't think about
your
it.
Stroke.
I don't think about it every day, but I do think about it a lot.
It's got to be scary.
Yeah, I do think about it a lot, and I think about my health a lot. Yeah.
Well, when I thought you just died in the studio, I thought for a minute we're going to actually get some press.
No.
So I mean, he was not moving.
He wasn't.
Right.
All right, we have got front row tickets for The Offspring right on the other side of the top 5 audio of the week. Here we go. Come on! You're supposed to get into it right there, JB.
I was doing.
Okay, you were doing. Top 5 audio of the week, the viral, the good, the bad, the ugly, the stinky. It's all here. Number 5, we learned from Chris Martin about the song that made it happen for them, the song Yellow, just how it came to be. You never realize how simple it is sometimes.
I started doing that. And I started thinking about Neil Young, and I was like, stars. I was just messing around. This is really this very humble beginnings. For you. Then I tried that's a normal chord shape. But it sounds different in this tuning. I don't even know what that chord is. I was just doing that. Then I got the title from the Yellow Pages, which was about 45-degree angle over there. I was looking for a word which was yellow. So then I thought, I like this. So then I went through, everyone else was watching football, I think. And I went and I said, guys, what do you think about this? And they were like, yes, that's okay. They weren't particularly interested. And I went into the bathroom in the living room area. And then the chorus came out. Your skin. And I showed them that, and then they're like, yeah, we like that.
Yeah, I bet they millions of dollars later. I think they're good with it.
He sounds like such a good guy.
I love those videos. I watch those videos all the time.
Yeah.
Of how songs became what we know them, and how lyrics originally were what. And Leslie, one of the best gifts I ever got. Leslie took me to a Springsteen Behind the Music at. Was it Behind the Music? I'm sorry. What do they call them on? he did a live
Storyteller.
Sorry,
Yes.
in New Jersey, and it was like jaw dropping because he went through a lot of that stuff.
Okay, number 4, top 5 audio of the week. This was an insane story. No one saw this one coming. Sebastian Bach. You know who that is, Jimmy?
Yes, I know who Sebastian Bach
Just checking.
is or was.
Well, he had the booty call of all booty calls and put it out there, and she all but confirmed it.
Fling with Christina Applegate.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you know her story when she goes, I left Brad Pitt one night for some guy, and I'm not going to even say who it was. Hello? That would be me.
Who was the guy that you did Brad Pitt for? Was he well known?
I have to say it? I don't have to do nothing.
No, you don't have to do nothing.
I don't have to do nothing.
Was he an actor?
No.
No. Was he known to the public? Mm-hmm. Was he someone that you eventually wound up dating? Mm-mm. Did you ever see Brad Pitt again after that? Did you ever date Brad Pitt again after that? No, that was it for you and Brad Pitt.
That was the MTV Awards that night, and she came with Brad Pitt and left with me, mother drugger.
Wow.
True story.
Just the worst mulligan ever.
Wow. From Brad Pitt to that?
Wow.
Scary. All right, number 3. Jimmy, this could happen to you. This news reporter is going through a story that was breaking, so he hadn't had time to go through it on his teleprompter yet, and he discovers it all as he's unfolding the story, and he's shocked, but it's true.
We want to get you to some breaking news just out of our newsroom here at Fox 13. A man is in the hospital after being shot in the leg overnight. Memphis police say he was shot by his dog. Seriously. I don't think that's right. This happened just before 4 a.m. at a home on Whitney Avenue in Fraser. Wow. Police say the man was lying in the bed with a girl with a gun on the bed. Police say his dog jumped up on the bed, got his paw stuck in the trigger, and ended up hitting the trigger, shooting the man in the thigh. Wow.
Your dog would totally shoot you if it could.
Well, it wouldn't happen to me because my wife and my gun do not sleep in the same bed with me. Kira has her own bed.
You guys sleep in separate beds?
It was a joke, Bars. It was a joke, Bars.
Well, it could have been real.
To sleep with my gun? I don't sleep with my gun. No.
It could have been real.
But we do sleep with the dogs, so yeah.
You know, people do have that.
What?
Bedroom divorces? It's a thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, not just divorces, but people. I know people who. I showed a house not long ago where there was a bed set up in the closet.
What?
And it was a big house and it was a big closet, but there was a bed in there. And we're like, what's going on in here? And it was because the husband was a chronic snorer.
Oh, okay.
And he refused to have a procedure done. He refused to get a CPAP machine.
Oh, that's bad.
And so the wife made the husband sleep in a mattress or in a bed in the closet. So that I've seen.
I'm sorry, you mentioned showing homes. Who might you work for?
Keller Williams, Jimmy Barron and Associates. We are with Keller Williams First Atlanta.
Okay, are they the sponsor of this segment?
They could be.
Okay, good. They're the sponsor of the top 5. Here we go. 2 more.
I know you would endorse me, except you've already got a real estate endorsement.
Sorry. So, number 2 is the There I Ruined It group, who did a phenomenal job taking the Nickelback video photograph, and they did a little AI fun, and they go all the way from Chad holding a photograph to a photograph of a phonograph. And
this is crazy.
Will not leave your head today. You have to Google the video. It's hysterical.
Now, who is that?
There I Ruined It, an account you need to follow.
That's so funny.
That sounds like a Saturday Night Live skit.
And you should see it. It's even more like it when you see it.
That's funny. And you're right, that will stick in my head.
All day.
All day.
Yeah.
Number 1, when I think of ranking all of the news stations, this guy goes straight to the top for me. And it is my mission to meet this person. This guy online goes by Hood Anchor Ye. And he is on every crime scene in Atlanta.
Yeah, he's in Atlanta.
From Sandy Springs to the South Side, doesn't matter. He's in a bathrobe. He has his coffee cup.
It's nuts.
He gets interviews with the police. He gets interviews with people standing by, witnesses, the whole thing. And the thing I like about him, and you tell me, Jimmy, because you haven't heard this, I know. It's number one this week. The thing is, he keeps it real. Real. His name is Hood Anchor Ye. This is for real. This dude reports on the news.
What's going on, Atlanta? This is Hood Anchor Ye. As you can see right now, I'm on Paces Ferry Road right now. We got this damn tree that came down on this street. So since my team is already out, helping with other locations and getting everything cleared up everywhere else, I'm finna go and cut this motherfucker down myself. Ladies, if you was out cheating, say, babe, I was at my auntie house on Paces Ferry Road. She had just moved over there. I had went to go visit her, and the street that she lived on, a tree had fell, and they had to block both sides of the street off. I'm just not on the way home. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this motherfucker down myself since my team already out at other locations. So y'all just give me a minute. Everybody be smooth. I'm finna have this roll up and running in a minute. Y'all give me a second.
Do you understand all that, JB?
A tree was down in the street. Was that the story?
A tree was down, and he's actually on the scene. And when he talks about his team, he's referring to the police, the Georgia Power people, and he's directing them in the video. So he's saying, hey, get up. Like if a cop is coming to walk, you stand right there. You stand right there.
Uh-huh.
He's really funny.
On the scene.
He's on the scene all over town.
Hood Anchor Ye.
Hood Anchor Ye is number one. Morning X Top 5 Audio of the Week.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
I've been doing this show for decades and decades and decades.
With rapid-fire takes.
Learn how to stop it, learn how to run it, or at least make a good argument. I don't even like to play. I've never fought so hard to defend something I don't like.
Scorching debates.
You can beef about anything you want. Why are you pushing me?
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Just so you all know, this is no one-off. This is what we're going to get every single day.
Let's go, Jim!
Let's go!
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.